Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. Let's take a look. What do we have in economic calendar of today? So for today we got data from the Asian session. Exports, trade balance and adjusted trade balance in Japan all deteriorates more than expected, so quite poor data from the Japan. People's Bank of China loan prime rate has been established at the same level that was expected, 3%. Reserve Bank of New Zealand interest rate decision has been published overnight, and the Reserve Bank of New Zealand has cut the interest rate from 3.25 to 3%, just as expected. Together with the interest rate decision, monetary policy rate statement and rate statement were released. During the London session, we got CPI data from the UK, beats the expectations of 3.7% and increases from 3.6 to 3.8%. CPI on the quarterly measure down from 0.3 to 0.1. German producer price index is down from 0.1 to minus 0.1. We are still waiting for the data for the PPI input from the UK. This data is scheduled for release at 9 o'clock. ECB President Christine Lagarde will give a speech at 9:10. We got the interest rate decision in Sweden. We got the interest rate decision in, I think it's Indonesia. Then we got some data from the UK as well. Core CPI data and CPI data are scheduled for release at 11 o'clock. During the US session, we got data scheduled for release in form of the new housing price index from Canada, scheduled for release at 2:30. At 4:30, we got crude oil inventories and cashing crude oil inventories. At 5 o'clock, you got Fed weather speech. And then we got 20-year bond auction at 7 o'clock, and at 8 o'clock, the major event of the day, FOMC meeting minutes release. 1 hour later, FOMC member Bostic will give a speech as well. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We'll start with New Zealand dollar. After the interest rate decision, the 4-hour time frame chart of the New Zealand dollar is showing us deterioration below the major technical support at 5,842. The major low was made at the level of 5,815. Of course, that situation, the RSI hits the extremely oversold conditions at the level of 20. So on a daily time frame chart, it looks even more significant, because we are trading below 100 periods moving average on a daily time frame chart. We are very close to the level of 30 on the RSIs, but there's still some room left here. We broke below the major technical support that was tested at least 2 times and held the situation, held the bearish pressure. So right now the market might deteriorate even further. Of course, the major long-term target might be located at 5,481. This is the April's low. Nevertheless, there is still plenty of room to the downside. There is still some room for the bounce or for the pullback, because we hit the extremely oversold conditions. So now the level of this one, 5,903, will be major level of the technical resistance, and any breakout above this level might indicate resumption, right, of the let's say bulls in this market. So that's the New Zealand dollar versus the American dollar. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Euro dollar doesn't do much these days. The base broke below the local trend line towards the 100 periods moving average 1.1608. They are still trading above the 1.1594 technical support, as the momentum slowly deteriorates towards the level of 40. So right now, euro dollar market is trendless, coming up and down, and we are waiting for a breakout, some decisive breakout here that might be needed. British pound was definitely rejected from the previous wave B high 1.3586, and now tested recently the level of 1.3461, which is the major technical support. That means the level of 1.3522 will now act as the technical resistance, and we might add one more line here, the short-term trend line. Let me just switch it to the orange. There you go. Short-term trend line indicates that there is a visible bearish pressure here on the market. So as long as we trade below this bearish trend line, the outlook remains bearish as well. The next target for the bears, in case we break below 1.3461, is the level of 1.3404, which is the 100 periods moving average, or 133.84 or 133.68. So those are the technical supports for the British pound. US dollar versus the Japanese yen again keeps trading very close to the 100 periods moving average, which is located at 147.90. Nevertheless, it was rejected from this moving average and from the technical resistance at 148.05, and broke below the trend line, local trend line, the blue one, and is still expected to test the level of 146.23 sooner or later, if our scenario is correct. Nevertheless, volatility is very limited, and the market is basically trendless, a little bit skewed to the downside because we are below the major technical tool, which is the trend line. So we are below the trend line, the orange one, and right now we are quite below the blue trend line and below the 100 periods moving average. Momentum starts to move below the level of 50 as well. Due to the crude oil data, let's take a look at the crude oil. Let's switch to the daily first to see what is going on here. So we are below the 100 periods moving average, 64.48. Right now the price is 62.81, and the local technical support is located roughly around this level here, 61.96. So that's the technical support from the last week, August 13th. In that situation, the momentum is quite limited. Because it's negative, it's quite weak. So the bears are in charge of this market basically. But as you can see, these candles are not that big. Volatility is limited, and as you can see, there are some attempts to move higher on this market. Nevertheless, so far we are quite limited. We are trading in quite limited range, located between 62.40, 62.12, and of course 61.96. Momentum is negative. Every time the momentum wants to break below the level of above the level of 50, it's being capped, and the market returns to the downside. So right now, the next target for the bulls, if they want to resume some kind of an uptrend, is the technical resistance at 64.12, and then the 100 periods moving average at 65.19. What about the cryptocurrencies? What is Bitcoin doing? Well, finally, we have the test of the technical support at 112,650, and there is some kind of a dips buying here as the market gets extremely oversold. Nevertheless, as long as we trade below the trend line and below this level here, which is 116,789, the outlook remains bearish, as we are trading below the 100 periods moving average as well. Quite strong rejection of the new high made on the August 14th, so it looks like the bears are now temporarily in charge of the market. There's one more technical support left for a test, 111,920. So if this level is violated, the outlook will become definitely more bearish. For now, some kind of a pullback is expected from the extremely oversold conditions. Ethereum 4-hour time frame chart is showing some sort of the relief as we almost hit the extremely oversold conditions, and we hit the lower channel line. This is the parallel channel. Works quite well. Nevertheless, the market tested the technical support at 4,106. Local low was made at 4,066, and we have some kind of a bullish, obviously bullish engulfing pattern here on this chart. Right now we got the situation when the last low will be the technical support, 4,064 to be exact, to the dollar, so 6,064. Bullish engulfing pattern and back into the 100 periods moving average. The question is whether the market will be able to go higher towards the upper channel line and then break out higher, obviously, right? So right now it doesn't look bullish just yet. It's just a indication that there is a bullish engulfing pattern, but the momentum is still negative. The momentum is still weak, so that might be only some sort of the pullback to the upside and then reversal back down towards the next technical support located at below the 4,000 level, 3,938. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.